me cater to you. Let me cater to you. Let me cater to you. I wanna let you know, girl, that you live and I am what you do. So I need to reassure you, my life will be purposeless without you. If I want it, I'm gonna ask you. Flying into you, challenge me for the better for you. Let me cater to you.
Hello, fam, and thank you for coming out to the house tonight. We're going to be talking about Simon Guobadia. I don't know where he think he's doing, what he think he's planning, but he's just out of line, just totally out of line. But I can give him one thing: he was dressing real nice in the pictures. I don't know where he put this gown on. Is that a custom or culture for Jews or something? Can anybody put that in the comment section? But yeah, he was wearing all of that stuff and meeting with, men. I don't know what he was meeting with them for. Maybe to swindle them into something he has going on. But he better be worried about that taking him back to his motherland. Well, he better be worried about changing his name here and there. But we don't dwell too much on that. But yeah, he's not. He must be flying commercial or one of those little, we call it Sinesta. It's a little bitty jet planes. Is what I'm talking about or referring to. Because it don't look that comfortable. But he's over there in Dubai, chilling, like a villain, and he's just taking it easy. He lost some weight, looking good. He's doing very well on his outfits that are leisure, But when he dress up to go to some, some banquet or some type of celebration with a lot of other people, that's gonna be swanky, like when you go to these big parties and they're just celebrities from wall to wall and real uh, six-figure, if more or more, players in the house. Okay, but I never seen him take Portia to some of the things. I mean, I think he took her to Dubai one time, and then he's just been on Caicos and Turks. But I'm like, okay, he living a life that we should see Portia living with him. But we know how it goes. We know how it goes. When a man don't want you no more, he gonna treat you like dirt and try not to remember that he was once connected to you. Now I can say one thing: being with Portia Williams, he got a lot of notoriety, and she helped him get that check mark, that blue check mark on Instagram, because he wouldn't have had it if it wasn't for her. Okay, so I think she feels a little taken back. But yeah, Simon was sitting over there. I guess him and DeVito, Davido, I'm just gonna say DeVito because that's what it sounds like to me or looks like. But y'all can definitely put me correct in the comment section. Okay, just sound it out for me, and I'm gonna get it if it ain't DeVito. But he's over there chilling with DeVito, going to his concert, and just smiling like a Cheshire cat and have on his little hat and all that. I'm like, wait a minute, did Portia ever attend a what do you call it? An invite to one of his concerts? I think maybe one time. I know they ate together over there in Dubai, I believe it was, and they were smoking and all that kind of stuff. And DeVito was riding in these very nice, expensive cars that go pretty fast. And I know he left Portia, and he got in the pretty car with DeVito, and they rolled away. And Portia with some other women of some other men that were gone as well. They wanted to go and get into what they had to get into, and hopefully the ladies will be there later than sooner. You get my drill? But yes, all the ladies that were with the men and around Simon, they were in a luxury Jeep or Escalade. And wherever they got where the men got, they were having a ball before the women got a chance to come out. And I don't think that set too well with Portia because she wanted to ride in a little expensive car and all that. But over there, women are secondary. men are primary, and that's something you have to acknowledge when you go out of the country, okay? And the different customs you come to be a part of. So yeah, he over there doing what he got to do. But what I really wanted to say was, why he living it up without Portia? And it seems like he is living it up and he is enjoying it very well. I didn't see any ladies with him on his little excursion, but I do believe he had them. He just didn't photograph, but he didn't want the person photographing him to include them. Okay, but I'm ashamed of fall time. He's sitting over there talking about he don't stop Portia Williams' bag, meaning her money, because of the divorce decree, the prenuptial that they had signed off on each other. And Simon's like, no, I'm not paying your bills. No, ma'am, I'm not paying your bills. I'm not paying your lawyer bills. I'm not doing anything but getting the hell away from you. And I could see this, you know. And it really was all Portia's fault because how she got them is how she done lost them, okay? We just keep it like that. Or you could be a conspiracy theorist and say, well, maybe they did it just for show and he paid her so much money to get him to the status that he is now and to be able to rub, you know, elbows with the who's who, you know what I'm saying? And get them to invest in whatever crime he's trying to commit now. Because you really should be deported at this point. But hey, everything that's right ain't right. Everything that's wrong is right. You understand what I'm saying? But we don't get into what Radar um, Online had positioned themselves to uh, put out the story on Mr. Simon. Okay, it was Ryan Naman or something like that. He always be writing for Radar. He must get the heavy hitters. He must be a heavy hitter journalist over there, and he gets the celebrity realm of things and be able to report it on this platform. But as it says, Real Housewives of Atlanta star Portia Williams' estranged husband, Simon Guobadia, asked that her demand for a five-figure sum to pay her divorce lawyers be shut down. According to court documents obtained from Radar Online, Simon said the Bravo star was not entitled to a dime from him as they continue to fight over the validity of their prenuptial agreement. Now, see, he thought he was a nice guy. Everybody was saying he was a nice guy. This, then, the third. Now, everybody's saying, oh, Portia was this, Portia was that. No, Portia was there from the beginning, and Simon knew this. Especially as she creeped into his DMs. Maybe he just knew he had a thought for a girlfriend and a wife, and he's not, you know, impressed anymore because he's got where he had wanted to get to. And now he's throwing Portia aside. Okay, he's treating her like a thought. But yeah, that's him and DeVito. They sitting over there, chilling like a villain. And in one of the pictures, DeVito called himself throwing himself on the crowd. Now, how I saw it, they dropped his ass, and they had to hurry up and get him on his feet. And, you know, the security people were trying to get him back on stage, but he shouldn't have did that in the first place. Okay, he ain't like no real pop star. I mean, he's big over there in his country and some parts over here in America. But yeah, you know, I'm like, come on now, don't throw yourself out there, because pretty much you heavy. And the people that I was looking at, them were women in front of the crowd, and they ain't finna catch you like that. But he got to live and learn. Man, got to live and learn. And like I said, he is enjoying his leisure time, and I'm glad he or someone is teaching him how to dress casually and look fly. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause he looks good in that picture. He really does. Let's get back to what Radar Online was talking about. It said in a recent motion, Portia asked the court for $50K from Simon. Her lawyer wrote, wife has incurred and will continue to incur significant attorney fees and expenses of litigation to defend against husband motion, which includes false statements and allegations, and requests that husband be ordered to pay wife temporarily attorney fees in the amount of 50,000 K, given that his actions have caused wife to not only file her request for immediate and emergency relief, but also to respond to the instant motion. Okay. In a newly filed motion, Simon's lawyer argued against her client paying Portia $50K. She said the court should deny Portia's request for attorney fees because she had failed to provide a statutory basis for the request as required under Georgia law. Now you see there, Portia still ain't learned nothing from Cordell Stewart, the NFL football player. She's still in the dark about litigation. And all the people she say she knows she be hanging around, I guess they don't school her on anything. You know what I'm saying? That's a bad thing because Portia's going to end up paying her own lawyer's fees and she's going to have to go bankrupt fooling with this man that she said loved her and she loved him deeply. No, you were just a thought, a booty call at the time. And he didn't have anybody else to play with. He knew you knew a lot of people because of your status being out there on reality TV shows as well as radio stations, being a personality over there. So he knew you knew people. And he used that to his advantage. You just didn't catch on when we had told you to slow your roll, hold your move. But no, you were living careless and carefree. Let's get back to the story. She said this court should deny. Okay, we're at that. The lawyer argued Portia's request for a lump sum award of $50,000 in attorney's fees is not allowed by law. A judge has yet to rule on the matter. At Radar Online, first reported Portia filed for divorce on February 22nd. So that's the one he was jumping in the crowd, and they didn't hold him. And after 15 months of marriage, she demanded their prenup be enforced and Simon vacate the marital home. And see, Portia crazy as hell. How you gonna throw somebody out their house that they bought allegedly, and your name is nowhere on it? Are you kidding me, girl? Sit yourself down. You ain't even ready to come back to any type of show because you didn't learn that from Portia. And we just gonna call it for what we see it. You dumb. You stupid. You out of touch, baby. And I say that with all loving feelings and all of that. Because she can definitely spring back, not as fast as she was, but, some will come to her. She believe in the Lord and repent for all her sins. Some can come. Some can come. Simon opposed the request to leave the home. He said she should move into the home she owns nearby. Now, ain't that a bitch? Ain't that they throwing stones at each other? You know what I'm saying? Like, and that, he got it truthfully. Why should he pay for her when he should pay for some of her legal fees, if not all? But trying to throw him out his house, like I said, he rented or leased or whatever, or trying to buy, trying to pay a mortgage. No, he should not have to sell it, and he should not have to give you any of it, Portia. But getting back to Simon, those are his two kids. They're older now and looking very well. I guess the parents are taking well care of their children with the help of Simon. I hope they are. I hope they ain't have to fuss at him and disturb him each month about child support and taking them out of the lap of luxury that they have been accustomed to. I see that he just being petty when he wrote this on his timeline, talking about 14 months, not 15 months. Well, here the bloggers are saying 15, okay? You deal with it, but he's just trying to be accurate with it. I'm like, you can't be accurate with going back to that other country, can you? Being deported. But you can stay around here and try to fool and scam on innocent people. Now, Simon, you know that's wrong, but like I said, a snake is a snake. It just changes its color and sheds its skin, but it still is a snake, okay? But yeah, he's over there having fun, and he's talking like he spent time with his children, which, of course, for, I guess, a PR stunt or just to show he cares for his family of children. He has 5, but he only has shown 3 throughout the, what do you call it? Filming for Real Housewives of Atlanta, and the many pictures she take. I think Freddie O take these pictures. He's a real good photographer. Or I should great photographer, because he tends to take photos and go around with celebrities or the reality stars and get different different pics of them, and it's published for all who likes to look at celebrity news or being nosy about somebody. So they get on social media and they try to find out this, that, and the third, and they make their perspectives or they make their opinions of whether they like them or not, whether they can rub elbows with them or not. And see, that's a gown I'm talking about. Is that something like Jewish, or I know they used to wear this in Jerusalem. I never went, but they were dressed in this type of cultural wear. So I'm like, did Simon change his religion? Because I'm not getting it. I'm really not getting it, and what he's doing and all of that. But he seems to be in good spirits, and like I said, I can't say nothing about him being leisurely dressed. He was on point, but it's just when he gets in them suits and stuff, it worries me. I mean, a man that rich supposedly should know how to dress, and then he's got these, I don't know, is it Tom Hilfiger or whatever, them plates on his shoes. That's back in the 70s and 80s. Just wear something comfortable. Or you could add on some nice sneakers to go along with that to help your foot index, okay? But yeah, he's coming around here wearing all these different robes. Like I said, he's wearing these robes and looking, um, or just treating where he's at in Dubai respectfully by wearing those clothes. And see, my problem is this. You're showing us your kids, and you're saying you're a good father, and you're doing this, that, and the third. Where are they? Why are they not traveling with you? Why are they not traveling with you, seeing the world, Simon? Okay? I mean, maybe they're in school, but they're in private school, so they pretty much can go anywhere you go. And you're saying you have 5 children. We've only seen 3. The other 2, what have you done with them? I know they may be grown, but where are they? I mean, throughout this whole situation, it's pitiful.